main job, basically.
Right, the BSR. It's part of the HSE, set up by the Building Safety Act 2022. Think of it as the new central authority for building safety and standards.
Central authority, okay.
Yeah, overseeing how buildings perform. Now, there's a definite focus on high-rise residential buildings, given Grenfell and everything.
Understandably.
But its reach is actually broader. It oversees all buildings, technically.
Wow, okay. That sounds like a massive task. What are its specific functions, then, according to the source?
Well, the source points to a few key things. First, rolling out this new, tougher regulatory framework. That's huge.
Right. Changing how things are done.
Totally. And it's also directly overseeing the competence, the skills of professionals in the sector.
Making sure people know what they're doing.
Exactly. And really importantly, making sure residents actually have a voice in safety matters concerning their homes.
That feels like a big shift.
It is. It's all about accountability, safety
Right.
from the start, and empowering those who live in these buildings.
Makes sense. Okay, shifting focus a bit. Let's talk protection for professionals and the Public Professional Indemnity Insurance, PII, minimum levels.
PII. Yeah, it's absolutely essential for RICS firms. The source gives some figures. For a sole practitioner, the minimum is £250,000 cover.
Per claim.
Per claim, yes. And for limited companies or partnerships, it generally jumps up to £1 million.
£1 million quid.
Yeah, but these are just the minimums, remember. It depends on turnover, the type of work you do.
So you need to check the official docs.
Always. Check the latest RICS PII requirements. It's critical.
Got it. And the source also mentions runoff cover. What's that about?
Right, runoff cover. This is really important for long-term protection. It's insurance that covers you after your firm stops trading.
After you retire or close shop.
Exactly, because claims, especially for things like hidden structural issues, they can pop up years down the line.
Long after the work's done.
Precisely.
Yeah.
So runoff cover handles those delayed claims, and the source confirms RICS makes it mandatory.
How long for?
At least 6 years of runoff cover. It recognizes that problems aren't always obvious straight away.
6 years minimum. Okay, let's switch gears again. Ethics and conduct, the absolute bedrock, right? The source talks about the 5 rules of conduct.
Yep, the foundation for how RICS members should act. They were updated in 2022. It's all about maintaining public trust.
And those 5 are?
Honesty and integrity, competence knowing your stuff, service looking after clients, respect for others, and responsibility owning your actions.
Pretty comprehensive.
They covered a lot of ground, yeah.
The source has a neat little scenario. What if a contractor offers you hospitality, like a nice dinner, after the contract's finished? How do you handle that?
That's a classic ethical tightrope, isn't it? The recommended answer is clear. Politely decline.
Even though the work is done.
Even then. Because accepting it could look bad. It might seem like it compromises your independence.